Hello, beautiful people. It's Cinderoma. Welcome to the channel. Today we're back again with another video. This is from the channel The Urbaneer, and the title reads Rihanna's third baby in danger after ASAP Rocky, $8 app Rocky cheating video leaks. Okay, I don't want to believe this title to be real or to be true, but we're just gonna say allegedly because we don't know how true this information or what we just saw in this title is. But we're gonna check it together. Let's dive right in.
This OnlyFans model don't even look like nothing. She ain't even bad or nothing. Why would you step out there on Rihanna, first off, period? Second off, if you're gonna step out on Rihanna, why would you step out on Rihanna with this? Like, Rocky, you're doing bad with this, bro. Rihanna, prayers to you, Rihanna, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you need to step out and do your thing. Maybe you need to pick up them text messages and pick up that phone from Drake, you know what I'm saying? Or Chris Brown. But ASAP Rocky, you doing bad on this one, bro.
Report the news. She said that she just spoke to him a few days ago. ASAP Rocky, allegedly. And Rihanna said she at home, barefoot and pregnant, cooking and cleaning, ain't even got time to go get her wig done. That's why she came to court with that crease from the scrunchie in the wig, and she had that big crease across the back. She had a stiff wig. She ain't got time to go get her hair done these days. Rocky got her in the house, not coming outside, focusing on work, while he out here still allegedly parlaying.
Child, just when we thought Rihanna and ASAP were gearing up to get married and have another baby, word on the street is she just got rushed to the hospital after finding out ASAP was cheating on her with multiple OnlyFans models who he had been paying for with her money. Yes, girl, her own money. Apparently, ASAP has been living off of Rihanna's credit cards for a hot minute now, and he had the audacity to use those same credit cards to fly in his 304s to cheat on Ree, while she's busy trying to be a good girlfriend to him and mother to their kids. He had Rihanna in court looking a hot mess and pulling all kinds of strings to get him out of that ghetto case he was tied in just a few weeks ago, only for him to turn around and play in her face like this. To make matters even worse, Rihanna is reportedly pregnant right now with their third child, and word on the street is that she almost lost it after finding out what ASAP had been getting up into right under her nose. The cheating allegation started when OnlyFans model appeared on Canel Joseph's stream, and he asked her who was the most famous person she had ever hooked up with. Canel actually muted her response as she was mentioning the name, but that didn't stop people from still figuring out name she was mentioning because they read her lips as she was speaking and figured that she said ASAP Rocky. What's even crazier about the whole thing is that she said she and him are still homies to this day, and went on to show Canel and his friends messages and photos on her phone of them chatting it up and posing together in pictures after their steamy sessions.
Who's the most famous person you've been with? Can I ask that?
Yeah, we have to mute it.
Okay, let's just say this. In Hollywood entertainment industry, with the celebrities, their lifestyle and shenanigans, it's no surprise at all that all of this or they do this or whatever, and most especially because sometimes they try to normalize some certain behavior which doesn't even make any sense. Just sick. This part is silent, no audio.
Now, after she did this and people started flooding the comments on the stream with ASAP's name, she got into defense mode and started going off on them for bringing him up. She was trying to make it seem like she's too low for someone like ASAP to sleep with, but the gag is she is the exact type of girl that these rappers be getting with even when they have the baddest beat at home. And so she definitely wasn't fooling anyone with that. Not only that, but she was denying it being ASAP. Canal and his boys were looking at her funny. You know the kind of look you give someone when you know they lying out their mouth, but you don't want to tell them because they confided in you about it. Exactly.
That was the other day too. That's like, we're homies though. Like,
That's crazy.
no, it's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. Why did they get it? It's not. Why would you guys really? You guys think I would pull ASAP Rocky? Look at me. Like, look at me. You guys are stupid. I would never. It was Wiz Khalifa.
You could tell Canel was gagged down, and it sounded like the girl immediately regretted even mouthing ASAP's name because she lost herself a big client when all she had to do was shut up. Now she's out here trying to convince people that she didn't say ASAP's name when even a 2-year-old could read her lips. Now, I'm not saying it's ASAP, but if we're keeping it a buck, her lips definitely read ASAP Rocky. People didn't waste time on getting on ASAP's tail, and they dragged him all the way down to hell, like this person who said, if ASAP Rocky really cheating on Rihanna, that peanut head tail man, after she was just up in court supporting him through that whole thing, then she tried to downplay it. Like, look at me, do you really think I can pull ASAP Rocky? These men have a whole dime wives, and they still cheat with lower class women. Men have no standards when it comes to cheating. Now, as I said, this OnlyFans model wasn't letting up and she got on X to continue denying it. She kept going on with that whole, do you really think I can pull ASAP? As if these men don't be cheating with anything and everybody with two hoes. Girl, bye. She said, if you guys actually really think about it, think ASAP cheated on Rihanna with me? Go to church, go touch grass. May God bless your hearts because my Lord, you are running with the most wild-ish. We are talking about people raising a family. I'm going to talk to God for you. I don't joke around about cheating allegations. Clickbaiters and pages will twist and run with the tiniest clip and you sheep run with assumptions. You'll see how this all turns out. Once she
Because the truth is, if we're being honest, we don't know the name that was mentioned or dropped or whatever. People may read lip and say, oh, this, and it may also mean another meaning or mean another thing. But one thing for sure is most of the celebrities and whatever, if they want to go over or cheat on their spouse or on their partner, they really do not care what it looks like or who you look like or whatever. Sometimes it may even be worse for those who are serial cheaters. It may even be worse that they will go to somebody or cheat with somebody who is not as pretty as their wife or not as good looking as their wife. So, you know the drill.
realized no one was falling for her lies, she started attacking Canal Joseph like it's his fault that she exposed her and ASAP's affair. This girl was crashing out bad, y'all. And I don't know about y'all, but she's doing a little too much for someone who claims she's innocent. Bozo at Canal. Last time I'm speaking on this, I don't care anymore. It was clickbait and a clip farm. ASAP ain't cheat on Rihanna on my life, so you sheep go get your high from another supply. Much love, bye. Ooh, child, what a joy stinking mess. I'm embarrassed for sis. Now, while she was yapping away and crashing out, people went to snoop around on her Instagram and they found receipts of ASAP being all up in her likes as current as just days ago. He was liking her photos and it wasn't just one. He was consistent with it. Not only that, but people also brought up the fact that this wasn't the first time ASAP has been caught cheating on Rihanna. Allegedly, a video went viral not too long ago of ASAP blowing the back of an OnlyFans model, and at the time, his team denied he was the one in the video, but people are now revisiting it and claiming that he's the one in the video. Child, even Tasha K's messy tail brought it up in her reaction to this mess. And she wasn't being very nice to Rihanna about it. She even insinuated that Rihanna was allowing ASAP to bring OnlyFans models into their bedroom for freak-offs because she couldn't stop ASAP from cheating, but still wanted to match his freak.
ASAP Rocky and Rihanna. So Rihanna did a little interview. She spoke on how ASAP Rocky has changed her life for the better. She said, I stopped going to parties and clubs at 25. When ASAP Rocky and I got closer, his way of life made me want to change a lot about myself and focus more of my energy on my business. We were just friends back then, but he changed a lot about me. Now I prefer to go to work and come back home to my kids or stay home, waiting for my man to come home. If we want to party, we do it as a family. It's just family and business for me right now, says Rihanna. If we want to party, we do it as a family. It's just family and business for me right now, quotes Riri, that girl Riri. And so when I hear and I see streamers going live with OnlyFans models, and they're being asked questions about certain activities that have happened within the Rocky house. Report the news. She said that she just spoke to him a few days ago. ASAP Rocky, allegedly. And Rihanna said she at home, barefoot and pregnant, cooking and cleaning, ain't even got time to go get her wig done. That's why she came to court with that crease from the scrunchie in the wig, and she had that big crease across the back. She had a stiff wig. She ain't got time to go get her hair done these days. Rocky got her in the house, not coming outside, focusing on work, while he out here still allegedly parlaying with OnlyFans models. Because remember, there was a little tape of him that's probably still up on X right now that you can see. It's long and skinny of him skiing with a snow bunny, hopping with a snow bunny. I don't know. Y'all believe that? Now, a lot of people say they don't believe it because they're like, why would he go with her if he got Rihanna? They do it all the time. Men do it all the time. You'll be shocked at who they be cheating with because of how nasty. Men cheat based off of how nasty a woman will get, how far she will go. And there's probably certain things that Riri just won't do. She can't do. She got 2 children under the age of 3. And so he wants to get nasty every now and then. And so he calls her allegedly to do that, to do things that this wholesome woman would never in her life do.
Now, as I said, this isn't the first time ASAP has been caught cheating, allegedly cheating. The difference is Rihanna is rumored to be pregnant again right now, and people are worried that the stress he's putting on her could possibly lead to complications for her and the baby.
Oh my God. First of all, I'm starting to believe that these are just speculations, people raising or saying that ASAP is cheating on Rihanna. Yeah, it may be true, it may not be true, all allegedly, right? But again, if she said she only has time for her families right now, and or she's only got time for her families right now, and if she wants to party or whatever, she does it with her family. It may just be a get together party or just a party. It doesn't mean their party has or sometimes would involve third parties. We get it, they're celebrities and whatnot and whatever, but most of the times they can also have a private life that does not involve putting it out there in the public. If the husband want to go out to have a party, I don't think she would want to stop him, right? But it seems like people just sometimes want to just be like something is fishy here and just paint it or make it believable or paint it to be true. It may not be as it seems, or it may not be as it seems. But do people really believe that ASAP is cheating on Rihanna? Obviously, you can't even put nothing past them or past the celebrities. Or ASAP is allegedly cheating on Rihanna. Obviously, you can't actually put all of this past them, but I just want to believe these rumors are not true or these allegations are not true. That is what I want to believe. But again, what do you think? And even talking about our hair and whatever, sometimes, just because she's a celebrity doesn't mean she can't exist as a regular human being, right? And sometimes people just need to give the grace to some people. Who knows? Maybe she's going through a lot. Who knows? I'm just saying. What do you think?
Back in 2022, when Rihanna was pregnant with her first son, it was rumored that ASAP was cheating with shoe designer Amina Muaddi. Rumor was started by fashion blogger Louis Pisano, who put out a tweet that said, Rihanna and ASAP Rocky have split. Rihanna broke up with him after she caught him cheating with shoe designer Amina Muaddi. Amina was responsible for designing Fenty's footwear offering, and Rihanna is often seen in custom shoes from her own label. ASAP and Amina is not new though, as she was seeing him years ago and also collaborated with him on a collection of shoes. Things apparently hit the fan at Craig's in LA. A source close to both Rihanna and ASAP told TMZ that the rumors were 100% false on all accounts, 1,000,000% not true. They're fine. Amina also ended up putting out a whole lengthy statement denying everything, and it read, I've always believed that an unfounded lie spread on social media doesn't deserve any response or clarification, especially one that is so vile. I initially assumed that this fake gossip, fabricated with such malicious intent, would not be taken seriously. However, in the last 24 hours, I've been reminded that we live in a society that is so quick to spread on topics regardless of factual basis, and that nothing is off limits, not even during what should be one of the most beautiful and celebrated times in one's life. Therefore, I have to speak up, as this not only directly towards me, but it is related to people I have a great amount of respect and affection for. But this wasn't the last of it, y'all, because just a few months ago, when Summer Bunny and Asian Doll were tussling online, Summer put her messy boots on and exposed Asia for sleeping with ASAP when Rihanna was still pregnant with their second child. And if this is true, then it means ASAP loves to cheat when Rhea is pregnant.
Rihanna, you know Asian was on ASAP Rocky, right? Asian, you want to go there? You want to go there? You want to do the same? Call me when you was signed to Gucci and you was trying to get the settled with Cardi B. And Cardi B, all your fucked. What you talking about?
And even before this, there were also rumors that he was messing with Saweetie, and he actually seemingly confirmed it in his lyrics. A blind item said at the time, and I quote, these two Cali-born lovebird rappers, YG/Saweetie, who recently got in trouble with the law, are not too happy with each other, and now one of them is out for blood. As he's been hearing the sweet tea all over LA about how she gets around town, from talking dirty to one B-list singer to flirting with her ex-lover producer Quavo, and creeping with a permanent A-list foreign-born singer's baby daddy, ASAP Rocky. Like a savage, he's quickly seeing that this icy girl has no specific type and isn't interested in being wifey anytime soon, YG/Saweetie. And as if this wasn't crazy, ASAP had released a song a few months prior in which he threw shade at Saweetie because he had bagged Rihanna over her. It was given jealous ex-boyfriend. He rapped in the song, rag on my head like Habibi, canary my stones look like Tweety, pass on a Saweetie, I got me a Riri. Now, of course, all of this are nothing but rumors and speculations, but the streets are convinced that something shady is going on, and they are actually blaming it on Rihanna for allowing herself to get knocked up by ASAP in the first place because they feel he's not on her level. Riri even popped up to court with the boys to show a loving family dynamic, and he out here playing all in her face, shaking my head so sad. I blame Rihanna, lowered her standards to hell like Janet and Jermaine Dupri and Mariah and Nick Cannon, even Whitney and Bobby. They could have done so much better. But now I want to know your thoughts. What do you think about Rihanna getting cheated on by ASAP? And do you think ASAP is really the one that OnlyFans girl was talking about in the last stream? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and don't forget.
Obviously, if I'm being honest, you really can't tell. You don't know people completely, but I'm just gonna say that it's just rumors, emphasis on rumors, and people n- know that these are rumors, and I mean they've not been confirmed to be true, right? And people might just be spreading rumors or hints or whatever, which may be true, may not be true whatsoever. And I don't think it is about lowering standards, obviously. And even if the partner or our partner, not like we're justifying anything, but even if her partner is cheating on her and she, to her, is not a deal breaker for her, she still want to keep a marriage, whatever. Or if her partner is allegedly cheating on her and she still want to keep a marriage intact, and for her or to her, it is not a deal breaker, then I mean, I just think they will just be fine. But it seems like lots of people be like, oh, maybe this and all. Some rumors sometimes would could not be true, right? But again, let's just see how this plays. Obviously, lots of people would say some things and make it believable or sound true, which may not necessarily be true. But anyways, you can't put anything past the celebrity, so for being honest. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Regarding the live stream OF girl, what she said, yeah, some people, some read lippers will say, some lip readers will say, oh, this was the name she mentioned. Some people will say, oh, it wasn't that. Obviously, the fact that she didn't say it out loud and then came out on social media to defend or to say, oh, that wasn't what she said or whatever, we really do not know. It was the people that she told that would know what she said, which is kind of a tricky one. So obviously, let's just leave it at that to say it is all rumors and allegations or allegedly, and until they're being confirmed to be true, they're just rumors or allegations or whatsoever. But let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that stuff. And until next time, see you in the next video.